Since 2010, the Global Entrepreneurship Summit has brought together the best innovators, thinkers, social entrepreneurs, and investors to a different region of the world. We've come together to foster economic development, to promote health, especially for women and children, and to advance the work that brings you here today, the entrepreneurship that creates jobs and opportunity. We do all this because we believe that whether you live in Kuala Lumpur or Kuwait or Kansas City, when you're free to have your own ideas, pursue your dreams, start your own businesses, serve your communities, it isn't just good for your nations. It means more prosperity and progress for us all. The United States hosts the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, this time in the birthplace of modern innovation, Silicon Valley.
For me, an entrepreneur is a person that possesses the ability to both think creatively outside of the box and be able to execute on that vision.
It's an attitude. It's not a person, it's an attitude.
One of the critical things that an entrepreneur has to have to be successful is being a learning machine.
Above all else, I think they need to be relentlessly resourceful.
An entrepreneur needs grit, grit and perseverance.
Here's a barrier, but instead of being discouraged by it, I'm gonna figure out some way to get around it or get over it or just knock that barrier down and keep going.
One person alone doesn't accomplish much. It's actually a group of people.
Get people behind you to believe in you and believe in your ideas and build a tribe.
Every Batman needs a Robin, and I have a house filled of Robins.
That's an excellent question.
I can't imagine that.
Bleakness, stagnation.
What would the world be like without Henry Ford or the Wright brothers, without Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates?
I remind people that even in the United States 250 years ago, it itself was a startup. It was just an idea.
It's gotta be the thing that gets you up every morning, that you can't stop thinking about, you can't stop talking about. It can't just be one of those, oh, that's a cool idea, maybe I should do that. It's gotta feel like a life calling.
You have to ask yourself every day, who is smarter than me out there working on this problem, and what do I have uniquely that they don't have? And not just in your local market, but on a global scale.
Entrepreneurs, by definition, are creating opportunities that didn't exist before, so you need to be comfortable risking the unknown.
You're not going to have a big success if you're not really willing to take some risk, because the reality is the status quo is the status quo for a reason.
Without risk-taking, you don't have innovation. Because innovation is fundamentally about experimenting and trying things out. So it destigmatizes this idea of failure and turns it into a path of learning.
Try something. It may or may not work, but just try it. And if it doesn't work, learn quickly and iterate and improve.
You won't know how you can flourish unless you take risk, unless you take chances, but affordable chances, affordable risks, things that you can recover from.
Your vision might not be understood immediately. It might upset people.
So you are gonna face no.
No thanks.
No, thank you.
We don't think this will work.
We're sorry.
We're sorry.
We're not interested.
It's not what we're looking for.
You have to have faith in your idea.
You have to be able to face that rejection and move beyond it.
The word no, or even the word failure, is just part of the journey of success.
The no's become increasingly less as the yeses become increasingly more.
People have at their disposal many ways to connect with other people via social media and other similar channels.
Building ecosystems of networks where you can meet people that are like-minded is the recipe for success for entrepreneurs.
It's upon us and behooves us to make sure that we maintain those connections, that we deepen those connections.
The more diversity of experience and background that we have, the greater diversity of problems and challenges we will address.
I mean, the cool thing about entrepreneurs is that they're entrepreneurs.
If it was just that easy, then everybody would be doing it.
Believe in yourself, and you know deep down that what you're doing is important.
Never give up. Keep fighting. Eventually, you'll break through.
You have to just have faith that success is right around the corner.
It's never a clear path. It's never easy. You just have to keep working at it.
Never, ever ever give up trying to create the future that you want to live in.
When one door closes, another one always opens.